Guten Tag, everyone. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to some classic GeoGuessr. Well, not classic, actually. Played it for the first time last week, but it's kind of classic in a way. It's got the hallmarks of classic GeoGuessr. It's quite similar to Urban World, no moving around, except you've got a clue. You've got a clear-cut sign in front of you which indicates which village, town or city you're in. So it is easier. There's much more chance of a perfect score. So let's try and build on last week's effort of 24,127. God. Also, it's not often I remember the names of people who point out things to me or give me ideas in the comments, and today's no exception, but one of you did point out that the clue is always in front of you when you start. So let's test that theory. There's the link. Play along, please. It's in the description, and follow the instructions and have a good time. Come on, let's do it. Before we start, that's the worst timing ever, I know. Montreux, Switzerland. There we go. I think. Just want to say thanks to everyone who signed up to Patreon. You're helping me more than you could know to survive and pump out great content simultaneously. So thanks so much. And thanks to everyone who's been turning up for the streams, checking out my streams on a weekly basis, more than weekly. It's been great to have you there. Montreux then. Coiffure. I won't even. Let's not. So is it Switzerland? Because Montreux. Oh, EU. EU. So maybe not. Let me get in there. Is Montreux even in Switzerland? I'm thinking it's on Lake Geneva. Yes, because I was there, wasn't I? Because Freddie Mercury's statue was here. But that's a different spelling, isn't it? Yeah, it's got E-A-U-X. That's just an E-U-X, and we know we're not in Switzerland anyway because of the EU badge, am I right? Unless it's travelled here. This also doesn't look like Montreux, Switzerland. It looks more like France. That was where we went wake surfing. And we jumped on that little train, me and Greg. Good times indeed. So we're looking for a village in France then. This is going to be a hell of a lot harder. Any other clues? This is where this game... there's France something. I mean, in an urban world, no moving, and a diverse world, sometimes you can call upon, you know, mountains in the background or other things, other little geographical clues, which I love doing. This is kind of different, but in this case, this is such a small village that, yeah, we're going to have to kind of, well, it's just going to take a bit of map scanning, I think. One of you also said last week, don't give up so easy. Search on that map till you bloody well find it. I can always speed it up. So that's what I may have to do. So where do I think this is? There's a little flag there, seemingly. Or at least some colours. Blue and white with a bit of red on. Meteor. What does that say? Yeah, Meteor beer. Which I've never heard of. We had, what was it last week? Alander or something? Got a phone number there, but I haven't memorised the regional codes of France. Haven't got round to that yet. Ah, look at that. There is a signpost there for a nearby town. Oh, man. Do I find this? Do I actually try and do this? I think I do. Here goes nothing. Definitely speeding this up. Wish me luck. Well, I can't find it. I have failed to find it. I kind of started low and went across and worked my way up, scanning as I go, but, you know, could I have missed it? Quite possibly. Hard to know how big this place is as well. It might be really small on the map and I might have been too zoomed out. That's bloody hard to try and find something really small. So I'm just going to have to go where I thought that it was. Yeah, then that's probably not wise because I was looking harder in those places. So really I should go somewhere else. Alright, I'm going to click there. Let's see how far away we actually were. Oh my god, not too bad. Not too bad at all. That's a really good guess. 31 miles. I was just judging that on the foliage and whatnot. So how big was it? Did I scan over it? There it is. It's so small. Look at that. If I zoom out to there, I wasn't any more zoomed in than that. Imagine trying to find... oh God. Trying to scan all of these places. And that's only a 20-mile radius. So, yeah, I'm just glad I quit when I did, to be honest. Especially with that score. Let's move on. 4829. Not perfect. Perfect is out the window. But we can beat last week's score. What's this? Poking through. No, that's covered with leaves. Surely not, sir. That's not good. If the theory by the Phantom Commenter is correct, Technis something. Surely the place isn't Technis. That's not going to be the case. Tech just means technology in some form or another. Tech, T-E-C-H, is just... I don't think I've ever seen that in a name. Especially with N-I afterwards. That's too associated with the word technology. So I think that is the school. And I think the actual name is being covered up by leaves. So we're going to have to revert to a kind of urban world mode here. Even diverse world. This is hardly urban. Can we read that? We're in the EU. That seems... It seems Latin. It seems bloody Latin to me. Which could mean Romania. And looking at these buildings, yeah. Could. Do we have any Dacias? Few bangers. That might be one. Not sure. So, yeah. And I don't think we've got any other clues. I think the guy is right about the sign being over there, but yeah, I think we're a bit stuffed here. I presume it's taken on newer imagery. Despite it being quite a new map. What do we do? This is going to have to be another blind guess. Is it Romania though? I'm not so sure. I think it could be Czech Republic. That's a Volkswagen, isn't it? Not a Skoda. What's that? That's a Skoda. And that's a vineyard. No, it's not. It's a solar panel farm. A solar farm. Yeah? I don't know. I'm not going to go Romania. I'm going to go Slovakia. And where I go is really of no real consequence. I'll go... I mean, is there anything we can take from that? Yeah, K. Begins with K. I think possibly. Possibly begins with K. So... we could chance upon this. We could get lucky. Let's see. Could it be Poland? I'll go here. Kromeris. Imagine if we found the Technic, whatever. Imagine. No, I'm not going to go into that. Let's just hit the button. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. No. No way. So, okay, so I went over from Slovakia, which is where I would have guessed, over to the Czech Republic because I couldn't find a decent enough sized place beginning with K. So I hopped over to the Czech Republic, which was my second choice. And we weren't in the town that I clicked beginning with K, Kromeriz. We were down the road in Kojetin. I mean, would you believe it? And there it is, Teknis Kojetin. That's bloody insane. There's no there's no ifs or buts about it. Look at that. That's insane. Wasn't even sure on the country. Let's move on. Still got a cracking score. Right. Again, the clue right in front of us here. And potentially more than one clue. Bureau de Fatik. So I'm thinking Fatik is the place. Senegalese. Lottery, National Lottery of Senegal. And they are queuing up. Not many of them, but they're queuing. So we're in Fatik, Senegal. Surely it won't be too hard to find. Because there's only so many places in Senegal. There's only so many built-up areas. Let's get in there. Let's not waste time. And you're usually over near the sea. So I am predicting that we'll find this fairly soon. Not to try and jinx myself. Fatik. I hope that's the place. Well, it's not Bureau, it's not Lottery, and it's not National. So it's gotta be Fatik. Come on. Where are you? Let's be having you. There it is. Got you. So in we go. Quite a big place. Probably might need something else to help us out. Otherwise, we'll just have to view the street name. I'm just going to check to see if we're still filming. We are. I had a bit of a cock up earlier, that's all. And it just stopped filming for some reason. Right, Santa something, yeah. Canal Plus in there. Okay, let's look at the direction of the road. Well, it's this direction, I would say this road. But there are other roads that... Oh no, not really. I guess it could be any of these. They're just houses though. Let's look on here then. Fundigu. Santa Maria. Coiffure. Huh. Where have we seen that before? Trying to think where else we could be. I guess we could be down here. I want to get this right. I want to get as many points as I can here. Definitely. Biggest score we can possibly get to try and beat last week's score in the absence of a perfect score. But there's nothing really sticking out too much. No proper big shop. Well, in the absence of that, I'll just go here. Now, how does that make sense? Are we looking south? That'll be it if we were looking south. In which case, that's very, very stupid. I do apologise. 4996. I think I got the whole thing flipped upside down. 4996 is still a good score, though. You know, less than a mile away, but still a shit Fatikian guess. Last but one round. Come on, let's get back. We've gone off the boil here. Let's get back on the boil. Apparently the clue, the sign is here. Which one is it? We've got Kalabaka, but that's just graffiti. That I can't read. Vladava or something like that. Still can't believe how close I got earlier without any sign. Is that Greek? That's kind of looking Greek to me. But what's that? I don't know what's going on here. Look at that. Is this Greek? Yeah, it looks it. But I'm still not sure. It might be Russian of some sort. Wow. Check this place out. This is mental. Whoa. This is, that really knocked me for six, that did. Look at that. It's like a Russian Rushmore. Without the faces, they're yet to carve the faces in. Are we in Russia, though? Volkswagen, EU number plate. Surely that's a little EU sticker there on the side. So, yeah, I think we're looking at like Macedonia, Serbia, all things considered. But what an amazing place. Huh. Okay, rooms, yeah, of course there's rooms. I imagine this is quite a touristy area. So, I think Macedonia. What's that? Is that the sign we want? Is that the place? Zimak, something Zimak. And then that too. These were all in front of us. They're all in the right direction. It's a tough one. And then Vla. You wouldn't get a Vla in Greece, would you? Vlad. So I am thinking Serbia. You know, let's get in there. Serbia, Macedonia, that sort of thing. But how can we figure this out? I'm really strongly thinking Macedonia for some reason. I'm just going on memories of playing it before. There's no real thing I could point out. That. Still don't know which one is the apparent giveaway sign. So it's hard to know what to do here. Baba Mountain. Bitola. How do you pick out a touristy town as well? How would I do that if I've got nothing else to do, to go on? Well, the mountain is over to our west. Is it Kalabaka? Is that where we are? Surely they wouldn't use that. I'm thinking not. This is tough. This is getting me thinking, this one. Could we be in the west here of that mountain? We are. Bitola. Clock tower. I don't know. That looks a bit big. That looks a bit big, if anything. Well, are there big rocks up here? Not that I can see. Ah, man. What else can I judge this on? Okay, I just don't. I don't think. I don't know what I'm doing here. I don't know which clue is the clue, and I don't even know if we're in Macedonia. So I'm going in. I'm gonna have to make a guess, as much as it pains me to do so, because I want to get it. I want to be able to get it. Could we be in Albania? Nah. All right, let's go in. I guess we could actually, but yeah, I'm just gonna go for this. And where do I go? Oh, where do I go? All right, I'll go Bitola, even though we're not there. Let's go there. Come on. No, are you kidding me? We ruled out Greece. Vlad. Oh, man. You're kidding me, man. Look at that. That's where we were. Oh, my God. How, at this point in time, can I mix up Greek for Macedonian? Which is different to Russian. Oh, I've really gone a dumb one there. 4518. Vlad. What are you playing at, Vlad? Next one. That's what put me off. It was the Vlad. That alone was making me rule out Greece after a certain point. The score we can still do it. We need a perfect score. Right, what's our clue then? En Babahoyo. En Babahoyo. Oh, man. And what's that? Pumasenes. Which one's the place? Tia. That's not the place because I've seen that before. En Babahoyo. Well, I'm not convinced by that. That's the Mexican crest, isn't it? No. Is it? Yeah. I think it possibly is. And then we've got Olavedo. Can't read that because it's been disturbed, the text. And then Guayuil. Again, it's can't read it properly, annoyingly. Okay, I don't know. I'm skeptical of whether that's the clue or not. We'll see, I guess, hopefully. So, I guess we're in the south of Mexico. Do we have a roof rack? No, we don't. So we're not in Guatemala. So let's look for these two places here then. Is the RAA, is that relevant? Not sure. Can we find... Is that a Q? That makes sense. Quevedo. Okay, Quevedo. That makes more sense to me. And then Guay... Still can't make sense of that one. Ah, it's another Q. Guayaquil. Aquil. Okay, let's look for those then. That's all we can do. Same again, guys. Can't find these places. Quevedo, Guayaquil. I'm sure it's southern Mexico because of that. The colours of this bus. And that is the crest that's on Mexico, is it not? With the eagle. But it would be southern, if anything, because it's so green. That, I can't make heads or tails of. And then we have got flags over there as well, which I can't really tell what they are, but there's definitely red on there, and it looks like there's green on there. They're not blue, put it that way, so it's not like Guatemala. There's another bus there that's green, white, and red, but I'll be damned if I can find these places. Maybe they're not as far south as I think, and I've missed them. Surely we're not up by the border of America. Surely not. I'll have a quick look. Okay, I'll go here. Oh, God. You have to be kidding me. You have to be kidding me. Why didn't I think of bloody Ecuador? And that was the crest on their badge. I don't even want to think about that. That definitely evens out the guess over in the Czech Republic. Yeah, bit annoying at times, that game. Didn't get the clues that I was hoping for, but that was... There's a couple of things to straighten out here. That was the place, Babahoyo. You know, a lot of people would have been just so annoyed at me there, screaming at me. Not because they've heard of Babahoyo, but because they knew it wasn't Mexico. It didn't look like Mexico, did it? It didn't. It looked too green. And the other one, this one, was it? Yeah, like where? Yeah, so what I wanted to find out was, were any of those street names on there? Yeah, Calabaca. It was the graffiti. Calabaca, Greece. I mean, I've never heard of it, but if I'd have just looked down there, I would have found it quite easily. But I'd ruled out Greece. God, I'm rustier than I thought. Right, folks, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you beat me. 19,922, not a great score. And I'll see you very, very soon. Take care of yourselves. Ta-ra.